A review on data security in cloud computing. Abstract cloud computing is an internet-based computing and next stage in evolution of the internet. It has received significant attention in recent years, but security issue is one of the major inhibitor in decreasing the growth of cloud computing. It essentially shifts the user data and application software to large data centers, i.e., cloud, which is remotely located, at which user does not have any control, and the management of data may not be completely secure. However, this sole feature of the cloud computing introduces many security challenges which need to be resolved and understood clearly. One of the most important and leading is security issue that needs to be addressed. Data security concerns arising because both user data and program are located in provider premises. In this study, an attempt is made to review the research in this field. The results of review are categorized on the basis of type of approach and the type of validation used to validate the approach. Keywords: data security, cloud data concealment, cloud security, review. Introduction. Cloud computing is an emerging technology which recently has drawn significant attention from both industry and academia. It provides services over the internet. By using cloud computing, user can utilize the online services of different software instead of purchasing or installing them on their own computers. According to the National Institute of Standard and Technology, Nist, definition, cloud computing can be defined as a paradigm for enabling useful, on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources. 1. According to Gartner, 2. Cloud computing can be defined as a style of computing that delivered IT capabilities as a service to end users through Internet. According to recent survey by International Data Group, IDG, Enterprise, the top 3 challenges to implementing a successful cloud strategy in enterprise vary significantly between IT and line of business, LOB. For IT, concerns regarding security is 66%, and 42% of cloud-based projects are eventually brought back in-house, with security concerns, 65%. 3. A survey conducted by International Data Corporation, IDC, in 2011 declares that 47% IT executives were concerned about security threats in cloud computing. 4. In survey conducted by Cisco's CloudWatch 2011 report for the UK, research conducted by Loudhouse, 76% of respondents cited security and privacy a top obstacle to cloud adoption. 5. Data security is a major concern for users who want to use cloud computing. This technology needs proper security principles and mechanisms to eliminate users' concerns. Most of the cloud services users have concerns about their private data, that it may be used for other purposes or sent to other cloud service providers. 6. The user data that need to be protected includes 4 parts. 7, which are: I. Usage data, information collected from computer devices. 2. Sensitive information, information on health, bank account, etc. 3. Personally identifiable information, information that could be used to identify the individual. 4. Unique device identities, information that might be uniquely traceable, e.g. IP addresses, unique hardware identities, etc. The European Network and Information Security Agency, ENISA, identified 35 risks, and these risks are divided into 4 categories: legal risk, policy and organizational risks, technical risks, and risks that are not specific to cloud. 8. From these risks, the ENISA identified 8 most important risks, out of which 5 risks concerns directly or indirectly related to the data confidentiality. These risks include isolation failure, data protection, management interface compromise, insecure data deletion, and malicious insider. Similarly, the Cloud Security Alliance, CSA, identifies the 13 kind of risks related to the cloud computing. 9. Out of these 13 risks, CSA declares 7 most important risks. 10. 5 of these 7 risks are directly or indirectly related to the data confidentiality, which includes account service, traffic hijacking, insecure application programming interfaces, data loss/leakage, and malicious insiders. Different countries, IT companies, and the relevant departments have carried out the research on cloud computing security technology to expand the security standards of cloud computing. Existing security technology reflected in 6 aspects 11,12 which include, data privacy protection, trusted access control, cloud resource access control, retrieve and process of ciphertext, proof of existence and usability of data and trusted cloud computing. To enhance the data security, the data can be converted into ciphertext, but this may cause to lose many features when data is converted into ciphertext. There are 2 widely used methods to retrieve the ciphertext. First, there is a safety index-based approach which establishes a secure ciphertext keywords indexed by checking the existence of keywords 13. Second, there is a ciphertext scanning-based approach which confirms the existence of keywords by matching each word in ciphertext 14. 15 lists the top 10 obstacles in the popularity of cloud computing. The data security and storage issues is discussed in this article, and it also analyzes the main reasons of data security issue, possible solutions of this issues, and some future development of cloud computing are also discussed. 16 explains the 7 phase of data life cycle in cloud computing that also need security to get user trust. These phase include generation, transfer, use, share, storage, archival and destruction. The aim of cloud security related to third-party resource S. Security related to third-party resource S. Applicati on security. Applicati on security. Computing is to provide better consumption of resources and reduce the workload from user end, but it suffers with security threats. 17. The complexity of security in complete cloud computing environment is shown in Fig 1. In Figure 1, the lower layer indicates the deployment models of cloud computing, namely private cloud, community cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. The layer just above the deployment model represents the services delivery model of cloud computing. These service delivery models exhibit the certain characteristics that are shown in the top layer. These fundamental elements need security with respect to the characteristics of selected deployment model. Some of fundamental security challenges are shown in the vertical layer given in Figure 1. Classification of cloud computing. The main attributes of cloud computing are multi-tenancy, massive scalability, elasticity, pay-as-you-go and self-provisioning of resources. 18. The services model of cloud computing is divided into 3 categories. 1. IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service, provides the use of virtual computer infrastructure environment, online storage, hardware, servers, and networking components. 2. PaaS, Platform as a Service, provides platform for developing applications by using different programming languages. 3. SaaS, Software as a Service, enables the user to access online applications and software that are hosted by the service providers. The deployment model of cloud computing include 1. Public cloud, that owned by service provider and its resources are rented or sold to the public. 2. Private cloud, that is owned or rented by an organization. 3. Community cloud, that is similar to private cloud but cloud resources is shared among number of closed community. 4. Hybrid cloud, exhibits the property of 2 or more deployment models. 19. Figure 2 shows the Nist definition framework for cloud computing. In this research work we focused on the data security issue in cloud computing environment. Public cloud deployment model mostly suffers from the risk of data security. On the other hand, in SaaS delivery model client is dependent on service provider for proper security measures. The provider must implement some strict security measures to keep multiple users from seeing each other's data and gain the trust of users. Recent reviews on security issues in cloud computing are presented in 21, 22, 23, but these reviews are limited and not focused on detailed study of data security issue. Neither of them adopts a proper literature review process. In our study we focused in detail study on data security issue by adopting a proper systematic literature review process. Methodology. Empirical studies are now being undertaken more frequently, as a means of examining a broad range of phenomenon in computer field. A systematic literature review presented in 24 is followed in this research work to conduct the review. The review process is shown in Figure 3. A systematic literature review endeavor to provide a comprehensive review of current literature relevant to a specified research questions. Many researchers contribute their efforts in the field of software engineering/computer science by adopting 24 systematic literature review process, such as in 25, 26 systematic literature review process is adopted for the review of aspect-oriented implementation of software product lines components and software component reusability assessment approaches.